The country's sole cellular service provider will soon have some competition.
Bahamians are anxiously awaiting the arrival of cellular telephone services, and those who are waiting can expect those needs to be met within a year's time. And we will soon know whose BTC competitor will be sometime in April of 2015.
Well, today the Cellular Liberalization Task Force appointed by the government was revealed to members of the press, receiving full endorsement from Prime Minister Christie as it prepares to move into this crucial stage of rendering service to the public.
Clint Watson has that story tonight on how companies can apply, what it will cost them, and the timeline set to achieve liberalization in telecommunication.
Prime Minister Christie says that with the liberalization of the mobile telecommunications sector on the way, customers can expect more affordable and accessible services. It's something the Bahamian public has been demanding. Prime Minister Christie adds there is also a need for improvements in coverage, service, quality, network redundancy, and resilience. The Cellular Liberalization Task Force has been working to design a process and is ready to begin selecting the next carrier.
Not only was the task force charged with establishing criteria that would ensure that the successful candidate would have the technical and financial capability to meet the obligations of the licenses to be awarded, but the process has also been designed to take into account the extent to which the widest base of Bahamians could participate in the ownership of the new provider.
The selection process for the next cellular mobile operator is expected to be an objective two-phase process. Member of the Cellular Liberalization Task Force, Michelle Grill-Barreau.
First phase would be an assessment that would basically be conducted by the Evaluation Committee. The Evaluation Committee would consider the financial and technical capability of the applicants to provide the services, taking into account the obligations and commitments we have specified in the RFP itself. Once the Evaluation Committee determines which applicants would progress to phase 2, which will be a spectrum auction.
The task force has set a deadline of February 11, 2015 for the submission of responses to the request for proposals. We will know the successful bidder 6 months from now. Once a provider is selected, they will have 6 months of receiving the license to begin rolling out service. They expect all Family Islands to secure coverage within 2 to 3 years. Now, as to a second competitor, based on the government's earlier agreement in the Communications Act, co-chairman of the task force, Rowena Bethel, pointed out that the timeline of 2016 is not etched in stone.
All of the prevailing factors and circumstances would be brought to bear before a determination of that type would be made. But it's simply that the government has the option in 2016 to consider a third entrant, not that it is going to happen.
Now the website goes live tonight. We can tell you it's www.bahamas.gov.bs/cellular liberalization. There is a $5,000 fee to register, and if you want to submit a proposal, it's $25,000. Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.